The following is a presentation of the OLSH Sports Network. And we welcome you inside the gym at GlenOak High School in Canton, Ohio, as the OLSH Chargers travel for the Wishes Can Happen tournament here at GlenOak. The Chargers will be taking on the Avon Eagles. Pleasant good afternoon, everybody. I'm OLSH. Hope everybody had a great Christmas and getting ready for the New Year's. The Chargers are going to bring in the new year by taking on the Eagles of Avon, and it's going to be a tall task for our Chargers. I'm OLSH alongside the debut of Alex Wolf.
Yes. I'm excited to be here.
There you go. Sorry about that. And I messed him up, and I messed up his mic.
That's fine.
So, Alec, you've been with the team all year.
Yeah.
You know what's going on, and you know what the coaches are saying about this Avon team. What do we have in store for us?
They're a very good team. We hear that they'd be 6A in Pennsylvania. We have a good group of kids. I think we can do it, but it's going to probably be the toughest game, or one of the toughest games of the year.
So, yeah, it's going to be a tall order, but we've seen these Chargers come through and do some fantastic stuff this year, and I think I agree with you. I think they're going to have one of their better games to compete with this team. And not only is it a 6A school, comparative, they're very good.
Yes.
So Chargers, a visiting team today. Whoops, didn't mean to put that up there. Meant to put this up. Sorry about that. So they'll be wearing their traveling dark uniforms, and the Avon Eagles wearing their home whites. And I talked about it coming up to this game, Alex. A lot of purple and gold in the house tonight. Yes. Both these teams' colors are purple and gold, so you can look at the stands and say, "Wow, there's a lot of Charger fans here," and hope for the best.
Hopefully, yeah.
So, the Chargers making the trip out here. They're going to play again tomorrow against the Bulldogs of Dalton, Ohio, and that one will be set your alarm clocks and get up early to have your breakfast. It's an 11 o'clock tip, so it's going to be an early one tomorrow. Quick turnaround for the Chargers as they play this afternoon and then quick tomorrow morning. But I think it's going to be a fun tournament.
Oh, yeah. This will help us prepare for Neshannock. And Union.
And Union again, yeah. Union, I don't know what happened in that game. I don't know if Union had an off day or the Chargers just played that well, but maybe a combination of both. But the Chargers really handled Union. I don't think that's going to happen next time, especially up in Union.
No, they'll come prepared. Absolutely.
Well, you were in the locker room. Are the guys ready for this afternoon?
Yes, we were. They were. Coach Rob was saying there might be a lot of pressing by the other team if they can notice that we're not handling it well. So that's another diamond press.
We've talked all year here on OSN about the style of play that the Chargers put out there, and I think that they go as their guards go. Avsek and Grisafi with their pressure. You talk about pressure from the Eagles. The Chargers are going to probably play that game as well and try to force Avon Eagles into some turnovers and score off of that.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That's what helped us against Union. Our defense was very quick, and that's how we need to be, and we can win games doing that.
So, yeah, the similarities between the boys and the girls at OLSH, it's uncanny the way they play the game. Both these coaches have proven it to be successful, and they continue with it. And I think the big factor is the players are buying into the system, and it's working.
they're forming. Yeah.
Well, they come in, the Chargers, after last week's play, they come in ranked in WPIL. Not that matters here in Canton, but they suddenly jump up to ranked 4th in WPIL, which I think is a sign of things to come. I think the team's only going to get better as the season goes on. And you said this is going to be a test here. I don't want to forecast a loss, but let's put it out on the table that it's going to be a tall task if the Chargers can beat this team. They've only played the Eagles come in with a record of 2-1. They are 2-0 in their section, but again, they got started. Their season starts later than ours, and Chargers come in with their record of 6-1, I believe it is. 6-1 or 2-1 in section. So
we dropped a very winnable game in this, Shannon. And I think this will help prepare us, and we will come back ready to beat them.
Absolutely. Tell you what, Alex, let's step aside here. We'll pay a bill or two. We'll come back with the starting lineups for these two. We're 7 minutes away from opening tip. So don't you dare go away. We got what should be an exciting game, both today and tomorrow, here on the OLSH Sports Network. It's the Chargers and the Eagles right after this. Don't you dare go away.
When I enter the door, I feel welcome. My child feels welcome. What drew us and kept us was the sincere rooting and faith.
They really care about your kids on an academic level and also as a person.
It's a safe place for our kids to really stretch and grow. There's just so many opportunities.
They have something that will make a child succeed and thrive.
If you want a good college prep school, this is it.
We've had such a positive experience here. We really can't say enough of how blessed we are by OLSH.
My name is Mr. Howard. I teach environmental science and anatomy, and sometimes chemistry. And as my first year here at OLSH, I'm most excited to get to know all the new students and the community.
Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Rothenberger. I teach period 1 and 2 freshman biology. I'm super excited about my first year at teaching, and I can't wait to get to know all of you.
Hi, this is Ms. Manuel. I'm going to be teaching Intro to Theater Arts this year, and I'm so excited to be back here for the school year, but mainly excited to be in the classroom.
I'm Mr. Witechko. I'm teaching Introduction to Video Production, and I can't wait to see what my students make this year.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Valacorsa. I teach music here at OLSH, and I am most excited this year to make music with my new choir.
Hi, I'm Dr. London. I teach Theology 3 and Latin. I'm excited to be back, especially among the students in the classroom full-time this year.
Good morning. My name is Sharon Mezzio. I am the latest addition to the main office here. I am the main office administrative assistant. Your positivity and warmth since I came to the school actually makes me feel right at home. So I'm looking forward to working with you all, and I'm happy to be here.
And we welcome you back inside GlenOak High School, getting ready for the first game for the Chargers out here in Canton. And you can see the records there. The Chargers come in with a 6-1 record, 2-1 in conference. The Eagles come in with a 2-1 record overall. They have yet to go down to defeat in their section. And again, as Alex reminded us, Avon is equivalent to a 5 or a 6A school back home. So this is like OLSH going up against North Allegheny, basically. So bear that in mind. Okay, let's jump right into the starting lineups. First off, we will go with the visiting Chargers. And the Chargers head coach obviously is Mike Rodriguez. He sends this lineup out against the Eagles. Starting at a guard is 5'11" junior, number 1, Austin Avsek. At another guard position is a 6-foot senior, number 11, Luca Grasaffi. At a forward is a 6'3" junior, number 22, Jake Johnson. At another guard/forward position is a 6'3" sophomore, number 23, Tiernan McCullough. And starting at center at 6'7", it's junior, number 34, Patty Altmar. Again, for the Chargers is Azsek, Grisafi, Johnson, McCullough, and Altmar. We flip it over to the Avon Eagles, and Coach Mike Fitch sends this lineup out against your Chargers. Starting at a guard is a 6-foot senior, number 3, Colton Fitch. At another guard position is 6'2" senior, number 5, Nolan Good. A forward at 6'3" is senior, number 11, Ali Jabbar. At a 6'3" guard, a sophomore, 21, Joey Ziegler. And at a forward position is a 6'5" junior, number 32, Lance Dawson. Again, for the Eagles, it's Fitch, Good, Jabbar, Ziegler, and Dawson. So there you have it. Getting ready to go here. I'm not sure if they're going to do the national anthem or not, but we're 2 minutes away from that. It's just exciting coming up. The trip out here was uneventful, which is good. Checked into our hotel and then headed on over here. And of course, the team will go out and have a team dinner tonight. And actually, I think they said we're going to go over to see the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Is that part of the package? All the teams get tickets? Or was that just OLSH thing?
I think it was just OLSH, but it's going to be a fun time.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I've never been either. The only Hall of Fame I've been to is the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, so it'll be fun. But yeah, I'm excited to see how the Chargers match up here, how they size it up, and I'm sure there's going to have to be some in-game adjustments by Coach Mike Rod, and see how that happens. I'm not. Another thing you could always look at from the aspect of the Eagles is they could be looking at OLSH and saying, this is just a small school, we're going to manhandle them and underestimate the abilities of the Chargers, because the Chargers, let's face it, they have a decent team. It's not like they're wimps.
Yes.
So
I think that could be an advantage for us, though.
Yeah,
if they underestimate us, they don't know what could be coming.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Yeah, it looks like they're going to introduce the players here. We'll watch as and listen in as they introduce the players. Charger bench there you see on the right side of your screen, and Avon to the left. You got to clarify that because they're both purple and gold. Now we got to get the music going.
For the visiting Sacred Heart Charger, number 1, Austin Azsek. Number 11, Luca Grisafi. Number 22, Jake Johnson. Number 23, Tiernan McCullough. And finally, number 34, Patrick Altmar. Head coach Mike Rodriguez and the rest of the Our Lady of Sacred Heart Chargers.
There you had the Chargers, and now the Avon Eagles.
And now the starting lineup for the Avon Eagles. Number 3, Colton Fitch. Number 5, Nolan Good. Joey Ziegler. Number 32, Lance Dawson. After 20 pitch, Avon Eagles.
All right, ready to rock and roll here. Well, I didn't realize that Lance Johnson, the 6'5" junior that's going to jump against Altmar. He's not only tall, he's big.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he plays football as well. He's a big boy.
That's going to be a tough one to win.
And we are underway. Well, not yet. Here we go. Chargers get the ball and lose it immediately out of bounds. The ball go over to the Eagles.
At least we won it.
Yeah. Nolan Good will trigger in for the Eagles. Hands it off to Ziegler. Back to Good. Free throw line. Elbow. Kicks it out. 3 on the way. And it's good.
Got to be quicker on that. They got to get out there and get their hands up.
Colton Fitch with the 3. Avsek will bring it up. Chargers first time with the ball here. McCullough, top of the key. 3 on the way. Racks it off the rim. Altmar couldn't come down with it. It's Ziegler will bring it up the court. Hands it off to Fitch. Over. 3 on the way. Jabbar. No, he goes baseline drive. No good. Altmar will clear the glass. Here come the Chargers. Avsek sets it up. Over to McCullough. He has his pass knocked down. Here comes Good. All the way across. 3 on the way from the corner. Rattles it in. Off the hands of Ziegler.
What I was saying before, they're a good three-point shot.
Quickly 6-0 in favor of Avon. Avsek now. Over to McCullough. Avsek working around. Grashafi, he'll launch a 3. Rattles it in and out. But it's knocked out of the hands of Avsek. And here comes Dawson. He'll come up and lay it up, and it won't go. Altmar gets banged into, but he comes down with the ball. Here comes Austin. Back up the court for the Chargers. He's going to try to go coast to coast. No good, but he draws the foul. Fitch will pick up the first foul of the game. First against the Eagles, by the way. Avsek at the line, trying to get the Chargers on the board. Comes up a little short. So you hear players and commentators talking about playing in a different gym, the different angles and stuff. Is that a big a factor as a lot of people say, do you think?
I think it is, but with free throws, we as a team have very much struggled a lot.
Yeah, we have. Early.
Yes. It's got to get improved, and if you want to win games, this is how you do it.
It's Good. Drives it in, kicks it out. 3 on the way again. Hard off the back iron. Dawson comes down with it. Good play inside by Dawson. Kick it out. Finch to Good. Getting double teamed. Finch comes out into the corner and gets it for the Eagles. They work it around. Jabber with the 3. Hard off the iron. And it's Altmar eventually comes down with it. Avsek with some nifty dribbling. Brings it in, off the glass and in.
It's a good take.
Chargers cut the lead in half. Up ahead to Fitch. Ziegler. Over to Good. Oh, Avsek almost got that one. Fitch launches a 3. In and out. But it comes to Grashafi. Here come the Chargers back up the court. Luka lays it up and in. The Chargers cut the lead.
It's another good take. It's what you need.
Down to a 1-point game. And it's taken away by the Chargers. This is exactly what we were talking about, Alex. 3 on the way off the front of the rim. And Altmar can't come up with it. Eagles do. Here's Fitch, lays it up, and he'll get the 2 back.
I have to
for
say,
the Eagles.
It was a good effort by Patty.
Yeah, it was. Hey, good job not to commit the foul going up over the backs, too. Avsek driving in. Offensive foul on Austin Avsek. That chicken wing, they call it. I think he's trying to get around the player.
Oh, yeah.
First on the team, first on Austin, obviously. Fitch will bring it up. 4:25 to go here in the first. Over to Good. Fitch and Good will play catch up top, but come all the way across to Ziegler. Fitch and Good again. Good says, I'm just going to shoot it, and drains the 3.
Not much more you can do there.
No.
It's good defense.
Making him shoot it from the outside. Unfortunately, so far, the Eagles have been pretty hot from the outside, beyond the arc. Altmar over to Johnson. Back to McCullough. He gets fouled, trying to accept the pass. Ali, they're pronouncing his name Gibber, but he will come out, and Velasco will come in as the Chargers make a substitution. They will send Owen Minzer in. Grisafi will have a seat. Chargers with the ball, trailing by 6. They're calling an offensive foul, trying to go through the screen on Owen Minzer. His first, team second. But that'll turn the ball over, Alex.
Turnovers, that's been also another hiccup for us. We've got to work on those. We've gotten better as the season's gone on.
Knocked away. Avsek can't come up with it. Trying again a second time. It's a Ziegler. Gets it inside. Good up top of the key. Down the paint he goes. Protects the ball. Lays it up and in. Nice move there.
Excellent take.
Avsek brings it. Hey, one thing I was just thinking about right now, the Chargers have 2 fouls as a team, but both of them on the offensive side of the ball.
That's not common either.
No. Grisafi over to Avsek. Minzer. Altmar. Van Cable's getting ready to check in for the Chargers. Avsek has it now. 2:45 to go here in the first. Off Grisafi. Grisafi saying he got hit on the arm, and the officials aren't buying it. Turnover.
It's another one we'd like to have back.
Altmar has a seat as Cables comes in for the Chargers. It's Good looking at the bench for the play. Eight-point lead now for the Eagles. They've opened it up. Back to Good, way up top. Minzer on him. Ziegler asking for the screen. He gets it from Dawson. Ziegler launches a long 3, rattles it in and out. Cables comes in and takes the ball off the glass. Here's Johnson now from the wing. Over to the elbow, hands it off to Grisafi. Top of the key, down the paint. Lays it up. Shot was changed, and it's going to go over. It's going to go off Johnson, out of play. With 1:55 left in the first. Clapham in for the Eagles. Gets it over to Good from the elbow. No good. Dawson with the rebound. Rejected by Cables. It's going to stay with the Eagles. Checking in for the Eagles is Dean Abdul. And for the Chargers, it's, who is that?
Tiernan.
Oh, Tiernan.
Yeah.
Tiernan comes back in.
If we want to stay in this game, we got to keep playing good defense.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Wide open 3 on the way. Nothing but net for Velasco.
That's what's going to cost us.
Avsek hands it off to Cables from the free throw line. No go. Johnson ends up with it. He'll launch a three from the wing, and he'll drain it, nothing but nylon. Cuts the lead to 8.
We needed that.
Oh, big time to stop that run by the Eagles. It's Velasco, hands it off a long three. It's an air ball, goes out of bounds from Ziegler. Chargers will have it with 59 seconds left.
I must say, I wasn't expecting that.
No, not from out there. He shot from the scorer's table. Here's Avsek across the timeline. Still with the ball. Baseline off the glass, and Avsek banks it in.
Excellent take.
Oh, yeah. He's perfected that shot this season. Inside. Good play there. Rejected by Johnson. Out to Ziegler. Top of the key. 3 on the way. Ziegler is finding the mark here from beyond the arc. Avsek from the elbow. He'll back it out. 15 to go here in the first. Avsek down the paint. Looking for some help. Finds it in the corner. It's Minzer. He gets tripped. That'll be the 3rd foul. And that one will go against Velasco, his first, team's 3rd. Ziegler will have a seat. Fitch comes back in. Grisafi checks back in. He will trigger in to Avsek with 5 seconds to go. Down the lane, he's got to get it up. He does, and it rattles in as the buzzer.
That's what we needed to escape that first quarter.
So we've completed one. At the end of one, it is the Avon Eagles. 19, the Chargers. Answer with 12 of their own. I want to remind you, if you want more information on the OLSH Chargers for roster stories and more, visit www.olshathletics.org. Special thanks go out to our website sponsor, Covenant Financial Advisors. Remember, there's no better way to see yourself as an OLSH student than to become an OLSH Charger for a day. All 8th grade students and transfers to grades 10 and 11, you're invited to join us as a shadow for the day and experience firsthand what it's like to be a student here at OLSH. You'll be assigned a Charger ally, which is your host for the day. You'll attend the classes, meet the teachers and students, and eat lunch on us. Register for your experience at www.olsh.org/visit. So I got to ask you, Alex, you've been involved in any of those? You've been an ally or anything?
No, I haven't been. I never shadowed. I had a brother that went here, and so I knew the feel of it. So I was comfortable coming. It's a great school, and I think a lot of people should consider doing it.
Do you see, I mean, as a student, do you see students come in as?
Yes.
So I think it's a great program. You come in, you get to see the school and see the family that OLSH is.
And it's very welcoming, and our faith really grounds us in what we do.
Right. So the Chargers 12 by 7. Could have been a lot worse. I mean, it's obvious the Eagles like to shoot the ball from the outside as they bring it up the court. Chargers will have the ball as they start quarter number 2. Avsek has it. Little dribble behind the back. Clears some space. Kicks it out to Minzer on the wing. Up top to Avsek again. Grisafi now. Over to Avsek from the wing. Avsek with a juke and jive. Little pull-up jump shot. And it's good again. Avsek racking up the points here. Austin with 9 so far. It's Eagles now. Velasco hands it off to Fitch.
Austin has improved a lot since last year. And he's getting only a better player.
Absolutely. We've talked about it. There's Van Cables with a little push there. Whoops. First on Van, first on the Chargers here in the second. Yeah, it's we mentioned last year he was an exciting player to watch Austin, and we agree here up at the OSN that he's only gotten better, and when his game improves, so did the Chargers. There's a second foul quickly. On the Eagles. They didn't put the player up. I didn't see who got it, but so here comes Austin. Just underway here in the second. Just approaching 7 minutes to go in the half. Cable's up top. Johnson, 3 from top of the key. Rattles it around. Picked up by Clapham. He comes up the court and hands it off to Fitch, and he'll slow it down.
Need to box that more.
Over to Abdul. Thought about passing it. Sides. Shoots up the 3. It's Ali Jabbar. That one was tipped and saved by Grisafi as it got ready to go out of bounds. Dawson getting ready to check back in for the Eagles. Grisafi down the paint, kicks it off. And he shot the pass to the right. Cables went to the left.
A little bit of a miscue. It's okay. Oh, are they saying it's tipped?
Must have. Chargers, oh, yeah. Grisafi's going to trigger it in. Maybe that's why it went off target. 6:24 up on the clock. Here comes Afsek, drives down the lane. He loves to do that. Left-handed underhand layup. It goes up and in. Afsek in double figures with 11. Afsek picks up the foul for the Chargers. Austin will come out. I think that's the second on Austin. They're not putting the fouls up anymore. Oh, they're up on the board. He just come out, so I didn't see how many fouls he's got.
Yeah, I thought that might have been an offensive. I thought he drew one, but I guess his feet weren't planted.
No, that's it. Or either that or was leaning. Dawson, back out to Good. Looking at Finch, decide he's going to shoot it again. Why not? Off the glass, rolls around. Cables clears the glass. Here come the Chargers. Showing by 6. Grisafi inside. Johnson. Nice play there, save. It couldn't go. Off of Egrick. Here come the Eagles. Baseline drive. Taken away by the Chargers. It's Johnson. 3-on-3. Goes up. No, they called the foul there.
Yes.
That was Minzer going to the line.
Need to make these. This is where it comes down to.
Yep.
A big reason we dropped the game to Nishanik.
Missing the free throws.
Yes. And not great shots either.
Oh, and
there we go.
Ziegler checks back in for the Eagles, and Clapham will have a seat. As Minzer tries to nail both of them here, and he will. Coach Rod will call the first time out of the game. It's a 30-second timeout.
3 for 4 from the line. That's very good, considering what we've had this year.
Yeah. Like you mentioned, and they've been having troubles from the free throw line, but it seemed like for the games, Alex said that as the game goes on, the free throwing gets better.
Yes.
For the Chargers, and let's hope that continues because they started out not bad.
Yeah.
Hey, if you need gift cards, do your gift card purchases through Raise Right. The Athletics General Fund receives a percentage of each physical and e-gift card bought by our program participants. Visit www.olshathletics.org and check under the fundraisers section in the Fan Zone tab for more information. Altmar checks back in for the Chargers, so they got the Twin Towers in there right now, Altmar and Cables. So Egrick, Grisafi, and Johnson will round out the lineup for the Chargers on the floor.
We're in a man defense.
Yeah.
Looks like.
Yeah, I agree.
We like the 23 too. Oh,
it is. There's a foul on Egrick. Frankie picks up his foul. Team's third, his first. 5:14 to go here in the second. Long three, brought down by Frankie. Here come the Chargers. Johnson, he'll pull up. Three on the way, just off the front of the iron.
I'm surprised the refs didn't get a foul there.
Layup, no good. Dawson has it. Foul on the floor. Let's see who picks it up. There was a whole plethora of Chargers around.
They got that foul because they're on the boards. They're boxing out.
Cables picks up his second. Team's fourth. Next foul will put the Chargers, and Egrick will check out as Minzer checks back in. So next foul will put the Eagles at the line. It's Jabbar. He'll launch a three, and he drains another one.
We need to fight through those screens.
Yeah. It's amazing. I mean, they're not timid about launching them from beyond the arc, and frankly, they're pretty good from out there.
So it makes them a great team.
Yeah. Safi jump shot, no good. Brought down by Good. Up ahead to Jabbar. Ziegler around Dawson. Thought about it. They'll launch another three off the iron. Ziegler brings down the rebound. They give it off to Dawson. He loses it out of bounds. Charger ball with 4:13 left. Here come the Chargers. Approaching 4 to go here in half. Minzer brings it up, works against Fitch. Over to Johnson, far side. Back to Grisafi. Cable's up, out by the wing. In the elbow, Grisafi tried to go down lane, tried to get his rebound, doesn't. Cables goes up, gets it, and the foul. Hoop and a harm for the Chargers.
But Coach Rod tells us all the time, go strong with the ball and you'll draw a foul and might get it in, and that's what happened.
Cable's trying to complete the traditional three-point play. Can't get it to go. It's Jabbar with the rebound. It's Fitch back to, well, they're calling him Gibber, so I'll start calling him Gibber. Ali Gibber. Good. He gets fouled. Shot doesn't go, so Good will be shooting a couple. Grisafi picks up the foul, his first. Team's fifth. Isn't that the way it goes, Alex? This team is so good at shooting the ball from beyond the arc, and then they go to the free throw line. And that one was a clunker.
It doesn't really make sense to me, but you know,
it happens a lot. Yeah. He goes 1 for 2.
Similar with us, we have some great shooters, and then we get to the foul line, we just can't do it.
Right. Under 3.5 to go here. It's Grisafi on the wing. Gets it into Cables. Cables looking for some help. Jump shot. Too strong. Altmaier with the putback, no good. Cables goes up. He gets fouled. Dawson picks up his second. Team's fourth. So basically, both these teams in the bonus right now. Next foul, the Chargers will be at the line. Dean Abdul ready to check in for the Eagles. Cables can't get it to go. With his 2 fouls, Dawson will go have a seat as Abdul checks in. It's a 6-point game. Cable's trying to cut that lead. Can't get either one of them, but the Chargers, Altmaier will track it down. Reset. Cables inside. The soft dunk, I want to call it. Lays it up and in, and it's a 4-point game.
We saw that pass lane and got it right to him, and it leads to a bucket.
Gibber hands it off. It's Ziegler. Working around good. 3 from the wing. I'm telling you, these guys are awesome from beyond the arc.
They're really good at passing. They see the lanes, and they get it quick. They swing it very, very well.
And the teams that can hit from out there, they're never out of a game. You're never out of a game. The reason they're so good. Johnson saves it, but he hands it off to Ziegler. Here comes Ziegler. He goes up, lets him fly by, and he'll lay it up and in. Suddenly, it went from a 4-point game to a 9-point game, just like that.
With this good of a team, you can't have those costly turnovers.
Right. Grisafi to Cables. Cables hands it off. Johnson. Another offensive foul against Johnson. His second. That's, in my count, didn't write them down, Alex, but I think that's 3 offensive fouls against the Chargers today.
That's I believe, half or majority of our fouls, which is, again, that's rare.
Here comes Ziegler, walks it up. Approaching 2 minutes to go here. Good, hands it off to Good. Under 2 to go. Ziegler has it again, back to Good, and they'll play some catch. There's an offensive foul on Good. And that's his second. And Fitch will come in for Good. Cables will have a seat as Tommy Moses checks in for the Chargers.
That was an extremely obvious push-off. It was almost full arm extended.
Yeah, that was the forearm shiver there. Working around, Altmar gets it off to Grisafi. Moses up top. 3 on the way. Hard off the iron. Altmar has that should be a jump ball. It is. And it will go to the Eagles. Here comes Ziegler. Under 90 seconds to go here in the first half. Ziegler takes the pick over to the elbow, fights it off. Fitch back to Ziegler. Ziegler down the lane. That one, he gets fouled, doesn't go. He'll be at the line for a couple. Tommy Moses will pick up the foul, his first. Ziegler gets the shooter's roll. First 10-point lead for the Eagles, if my memory is serving me. He goes 2 for 2. Approaching a minute to go. Grisafi will walk it up. Hands it off to Moses. Altmar. Grisafi. 53 on the clock. Altmar over on the wing. Looking for somebody to go to. Finds McCullough up top. Over to Moses. Working it around. Obviously playing. There's a nice cut by Grisafi. Better defended. Johnson ends up with it. Working it. Has it blocked. He gets it back. Moses ends up with it. Taken away by Fitch. Here come the Eagles. 3-on-1. Gibber. He goes up, gets fouled. Gibber at the line for a couple. I think Moses is going to pick up, or maybe McCullough. I don't know. We'll see. No, Moses does pick up his second. Ali Gibber at the line.
We can't be giving them those easy lanes. That's why we keep fouling, and they're going to keep making their free throws.
25 seconds left in this half.
They're making us pay for these fouls.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what good teams do. Gibber 2 for 2. Opened up to a 13-point lead, the largest lead of the day for the Eagles. Obviously, the Chargers play for the final shot here with under 20 seconds to go. Inside to Altmar. Altmar trying to make a move. He'll turn and lay it up and in. We talked about Patty. His game in the paint has been getting better. He's getting more aggressive in there, and I think he needs to do that. 3 on the way. Air ball saved, and they'll throw it out of bounds as the buzzer sounds, and that's how the first half ends.
Back to your point with Patty, Dr. Quinn, one of our great coaches, has been working with him to make him get comfortable with making moves in the paint. If he does that, he's scoring every time, or at least getting a foul, and it can get us points.
Absolutely. I mean, that's a great point, Alex. You noticed from last year and even the beginning of this year where Patty would be tentative in the paint, he wouldn't make the move and just like pass it back out, kick it out, which is good sometimes too, but sometimes you got to make that move, that power move, and he does that with that little fall away, little jump shot, little half hook shot.
Especially with his size, and you see right there, he scored.
Right.
He can do it. He doesn't have to kick it out. He's been getting a lot better with this.
Absolutely. His game, it really is getting better. All right, we'll step aside. We'll come back with the halftime show here from GlenOak High School in Canton, Ohio. I'm OLSH, Alex Wolf alongside. Make sure you stick around. We got much more game coming up, and hope the Chargers can make a little push here. It's the Chargers trailing 35-24 to the Eagles.
My coaches taught me that being competitive and having fun is what makes a great team.
My favorite piece of advice from my coach is train like an animal all day long.
He corrects you every time you say you can't do something because he knows you can do it.
My coach is the reason I believe in myself and my abilities.
I love that my coaches believe in the team. They recognize our individuality and encourage our improvement.
I couldn't ask for a better coach.
Wish you could raise money for OLSH while shopping at your favorite stores or restaurants? With Raise Right, that's exactly what you can do. All you have to do is purchase electronic gift cards on the Raise Right app, and that company will donate a percentage of that sale directly to OLSH. And the list of companies that Raise Right works with is seemingly endless, including Amazon, Walmart, Target, Sheetz, and so many more. Now you can rationalize your grande caramel mocha frappuccino with 3.5 pumps of vanilla and oat milk because you're actually raising money for OLSH. If you want to raise right, email Sarah Stuckman to get the special OLSH code. Funds raised to support the OLSH Athletics General Fund. Go Chargers!
When I enter the door, I feel welcome. My child feels welcome. What drew us and kept us was the sincere rooting and faith.
They really care about your kids on an academic level and also as a person.
It's a safe place for our kids to really stretch and grow. There's just so many opportunities.
They have something that will make a child succeed and thrive.
If you want a good college prep school, this is it.
We've had such a positive experience here. We really can't say enough of how blessed we are by OLSH.
When I enter the door, I feel welcome. My child feels welcome. What drew us and kept us was the sincere rooting and faith.
They really care about your kids on an academic level and also as a person.
It's a safe place for our kids to really stretch and grow. There's just so many opportunities.
They have something that will make a child succeed and thrive.
If you want a good college prep school, this is it.
We've had such a positive experience here. We really can't say enough of how blessed we are by OLSH.
Welcome back to GlenOak High School, where the Chargers trailing the Avon Eagles by a score of 35-24. I'm OLSH. Alex Wolf sits alongside here from Canton, Ohio. And Alex, your thought on the first half? I thought the Chargers, you look at the score, don't look at the score, just look at the way they play, and I think they've done pretty good against this team's hitting lights out from beyond the arc.
I was a little surprised, but again, we came well to play. We came prepared. We're making smart decisions. We're seeing passing lanes. Our free throw shooting be a little better and smarter with the ball. But other than that, we're playing really well, and this will help us against very good teams like Union and Neshannock.
And the thing you mentioned in the first half was the Chargers have made a couple mistakes, errant passes, or not taking care of the ball like they should, and the good teams, like good teams will do, the Eagles took advantage of that and got points out of it. And with the Eagles, it's most likely going to be a 3, not a 2.
They will, yeah. They've been capitalizing, and that's why you have to limit the amount of, I guess, it's a turnover energy you give them.
Yeah,
momentum.
So I know Coach Rod, he's probably in there drawing something up to try to slow down the three-point shots from this Eagle team. And sometimes you just got to tip your hat. I mean, they're just playing lights out from beyond the arc. I don't know if they do this all year long. This is their game, or they're just like hitting exceptionally well today. But nonetheless, in today's game, it's the shots from beyond the arc that are killing us.
Yes, and it could. And I think our defense has played well too, and I think they've actually missed a few threes too,
right.
And that's really helped us stay in the game. But again, we are also giving them a lot of opportunities to keep shooting, and so they've made them.
Hey, we want to remind you, if you're interested in supporting the OLSH Chargers, visit www.olshathletics.org and check out the fundraiser section in the Fan Zone tab for those latest fundraising opportunities. Also, a couple dates we want you to save. Save the date and join us on Wednesday. I know this is out there a little bit. Wednesday, February 19th at 7 p.m. in the OLSH Auditorium as the OLSH Speaker Series welcomes Dr. Shannon D. Williams. This event is free and open to the public. You need to go to www.olsh.org/speaker series for more information and to secure your spot. Another date that you want to save is the Spring Open House, which happens even further out on the calendar, Sunday, March 23rd from 1 to 3 p.m. You can explore all that OLSH has to offer and see what makes OLSH the best independent Catholic high school in our region. And as always, we want to wish you a happy holiday. Hope you had a Merry Christmas, and hope you have a safe and happy New Year's this coming week. So on behalf of OLSH Sports Network, Alex Wolf and myself, OLSH, wish you a happy New Year. Well, also want to remind you, another date to save is tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock. OSN will be right back here at GlenOaks as the Chargers will be taking on the Dalton Bulldogs from Dalton, Ohio. And some more tournament action. It's called the Wishes Can Come True tournament here in Canton, and doing a great job here. Great facility, and wow, what a nice high school this is.
It's amazing.
It's like we were driving up the road, and I said, man, this is like a small university. It makes North Allegheny look small. So
it's true.
Yeah. So this is a big school, no doubt about that. But yeah, they got the scoreboard above its center court, and the two big scoreboards on both sides of the floor, and it's just and the people here have been so nice. Now, we walked in, and I says, where do you got me set up? And she goes, well, I don't know. And she goes, where do you want to set up? And I told her, and she goes, go for it. So here we are. But yeah, it's the Chargers need to try to clamp down, and it's hard, as much as I hate to say it, they need to clamp down on defense, even though they've been playing some pretty good defense. And I think you nailed it, Alex. They just need to hit more free throws. They need to go into the paint, try to draw the fouls, and get GlenOaks in foul trouble and hit from the foul line.
And always capitalize on layups, free throws and layups.
Yep. All right. Getting ready to start quarter number 3 here from GlenOaks.
And I would say, and through watching, we are one of the better second half teams. We really know how to just get it going. And we did well in the first half. And if we do that in the second half, I think we have a real shot at this.
Great point. And the coaching staff at OLSH, Coach Rod and Doc and Jamie and Rick, I mean, they do a great job of fine-tuning and making some minor adjustments at halftime. And that's where the Chargers come out, and they have been playing better in the second. Traditionally, they play better coming out in the third quarter. Third quarter is their big quarter.
I 100% agree.
Ready to start the third. It'll be the Chargers with the ball to start out here. As Grisafi kicks it in, it's a starting 5 out here for the Chargers, as well as GlenOaks in the third. Taken away almost. Avsek salvages the play. Just underway here in the third. Avsek goes into the paint, kicks it back out. Johnson thought about the 3, but right in his face is good. Avsek now down the lane. He'll get the floater up and in.
Austin's playing extremely well. His decision-making really helped us get some points there.
Avsek with 13 now on the game, leading the Chargers. It's Ziegler, hands it off to Fitch. Avsek fighting through that screen. Here comes Ziegler. He'll lose the ball. Tipped. I don't know if it was Altmar or Grisafi got the hand on it, but it's going to stay with the Eagles.
I believe Altmar.
Yeah. They both had hands in there, but I think you're right. I think Patty got his hand on it. They finally get it in. Tipped and not taken away. Gibber ends up with it, working against McCullough. Dawson now on the cut by Fitch. It goes out of bounds. This time, Avsek knocks it out of bounds.
Lockdown defense, that's what we're talking about. We're getting it done.
Avsek works against Fitch on the inbound. They finally get it into Gibber. Baseline drive. McCullough's going to draw the blocking foul. First on the Chargers. First on Tiernan. Fitch will trigger it in. Inbound play to Dawson. Back to Fitch on the far side. Back to Dawson inside. Works against Altmar. Push off. Altmar rejects it. Says get out of here. Avsek draws the foul on Dawson. That's number 3 on Mr. Dawson. Lance Dawson.
Yeah, we needed to escape out of our own zone. And that was a great block by Patty. Getting it to Austin.
Lance Dawson thought he was still playing football there. Or hockey, stuck that hip out.
I'm sure he misses the football season.
Here's Avsek down the lane, works against Dawson, kicks it back out. Johnson with the 3. And he's good from the corner. 3-ball, corner pocket. Timeout called by the Eagles. A 30-second timeout.
That's what we're talking about. We're doing well in the second half, and we're locking them down. We needed that 3 to get back to a closer game.
Johnson has 2 buckets on the day, both of them from beyond the arc for his 6 points.
Austin got in there. He kicked it out and swung it to Jake, and a swish.
So you see the lead there. Down to 6 now. So the Chargers chipping away. You can't, there's no play in basketball where you can score 8 or 10 points on one shot, so you got to chip away.
It's a process, like most things in life, but you get there.
6.5, 6:32 to be exact, left in this third quarter. Chargers making a little run here. Fitch will inbound for Avon. They get it Back to Ziegler in the backcourt. Grisafi waits for him. Over to Fitch. Hand it off to Ziegler. Ziegler will bring it to the top of the key. Hands it off to Good down the lane. Kicks it out. Dawson thought about it. From the elbow, the jump shot by Ziegler is good. And that'll end the little run by the Chargers. Avsek now goes down to paint the floater. Can't get it to roll in. Dawson saves it, gets it to Fitch. Here come the Eagles back up the court. Ziegler, long three, hard off the iron, rebound. Brought down by Grisafi. He'll bring it up the court. Johnson thought about the long distance three. Avsek now will slow it down. He goes down. Need to call a timeout. Timeout called by Rod. Coach Rod. And the Avon fans unhappy with that, but Coach Rod was on it. Now the officials are going to talk about it. I thought he got it.
Yeah, I thought he got it off, too.
Yeah.
That last play by Dawson down there, saving it under his own hoop, it's a little risky.
Yeah.
That's coaches tell you typically not to do that, but it worked out well.
Officials still talking about this. I don't know. Either way, Coach Rod got his timeout in. He got to talk to his team and tell them what they're going to say jump ball, no time. So did they get charged a timeout now?
They should take that back if it's a jump ball. I thought it might be a travel as Austin fell. I think it could have been multiple things that they were discussing about in there. Doesn't mean he kind of fell over him.
Well, they didn't put I saw the official go by the scores table. They didn't take the timeout away. So at least the Chargers didn't get charged a timeout there.
That would be adding insult to injury.
That'd be salt in the wound. So it'll be good triggering into Fitch. Here come the Eagles with an 8-point lead, trying to add to it here in the third. Ziegler hands it off to Fitch again. Looking for some help. He finds Dawson. Back to Fitch. Goes right to the bucket. Brings it back out to the corner. Underneath is Gibber for the easy bucket there.
Patty forgot to drop. He had some great help defense with Austin, but he just forgot to get back down. And they made us pay.
It cost. Back to a 10-point lead. Here's Owen Minzer in the lineup for the Chargers with the ball. Looking for some help. Grisafi finally gets it. Avsek now works against Fitch. Under 5 to go here in the third. Van Cable's getting ready to check in for the Chargers. Avsek. Lots of movement by the Chargers without the ball. Not much going on. Avsek now lost it momentarily. Gets it into the middle. Ill-advised pass there. Taken away by Good. Here come the Eagles. 4.5 to go in the third. Spin move in the paint. Floater up off the glass and Good.
They're on a run, Avon. And that was one of the more uncharacteristic mistakes by Austin.
Timeout by Coach Rod. 30-second variety. So with 4:21 left, opened up a 12-point lead now. Don't forget, back on the air tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Set your alarm clocks, have your breakfast and coffee and on a Saturday morning, and turn us on. Opening tip is at 11 o'clock. We'll be on the air just a little bit before that. As Dalton Bulldogs will meet your Chargers. The Bulldogs are a little bit more closer classification than this team here, so
I can believe it.
I didn't realize that they said that Avon was a D2 here in Ohio, and I didn't understand what that was. I was talking to Coach Rick Romsberg, and he said that in Ohio it's like in football, like in college, the higher the number, but the lower the number, the higher the classification. Yeah. So
that's very impressive, and this is a good test for us.
Air ball by the Chargers. Cables has the ball. He goes up. He gets fouled. Doesn't go in, but Cable's at the line for a couple.
That shot by Owen Minzer, it's not his shot. He could have made a couple other moves with that.
Foul goes against Dean Abdul. His first. Team second. Cables. Good on number 1. Abdul will have a seat as Falasco checks in for the Eagles. Cables can't get the second one. And another foul on the Chargers. Looks like Minzer's going to pick it up. Second on the Chargers. Second on Minzer. I don't know what this call is.
I'm a little confused. When the clock is... Okay, they stopped it.
Yeah, there was. I think you're right, Alex. I think there was something wrong with the clock. They're all looking at the clock. Yeah, they're letting it roll. I guess it wasn't rolling. 4:02 is what it's set at now.
Good catch by the officials.
Yeah, no doubt. Good in the backcourt. Here we go. With an 11-point lead over your Chargers. Just under 4 to go here in the third. Good. Works against Minzer. Kicking it out. Fitch. 3 from the corner is... Oh, no, we got a foul first.
No, yeah, they stopped it. They blew it dead.
Minzer picks up his third. Third on the Chargers here in the third. Threes are running wild. That one's knocked out of bounds. And
by Gersafi.
Yeah, but one of the Eagles went down hard there. I heard a loud thud, and he's slow to get up. I can't see who it is. Oh, it's Ziegler. McCullough checks in for the Chargers. Ziegler's going to stay in the game. Yeah, Minzer will have a seat with his 3 fouls. They get it out to Abdul. Ziegler.
I hope he's okay, but he seems to be doing fine. So
yeah. Abdul in the paint, works against Cables, kicks it back out. Good. Drives it in on Cables. 3 on the way, off the iron. Abdul with the rebound. Kicks it back out to Good. 3:20 to go. Abdul inside. He traveled.
Yeah, they didn't get it the first time. They got it the second time now.
3:20 to go here in the third. Still 11-point lead for the Eagles. Fitch will have a seat as Clapham comes in for the Avon Eagles. Avsek will walk it up the court. Austin, I love his shoes, man.
He's got some good shoes.
Yeah, I said in one other broadcast, it looks like he's got spats on. I love it. Turnaround jump shot by Johnson. He gets fouled. He'll be shooting a couple. That's the third foul on the Avon Eagles.
Jake Johnson's probably our best free throw shooter, one of our best, and I'm confident in him.
Clapham picks up his first. Yeah. I'd say Johnson, McCullough,
and Avsek.
Right, and Avsek are probably our best.
Yes, for sure.
Back to a 10-point lead. Can we get it to single digits? He will.
Wasn't pretty, but we'll take it.
Hey, all it has to do is hit the bottom. Abdul from 3-point land. Everybody on this team, that must be a requirement to make the team. You got to be good from 3-point land. There's a blocking foul. That's going to go against Clapham. He'll pick up his second real quick. And that's 4 now on the Eagles. Safi gets it into McCullough. Quickly, 3 on the way. That one's going to be off the mark. Good. Clears the glass for the Eagles.
That was a rush shot.
Yeah. Far side, Clapham comes in, into the paint, gets it to Abdul. Spin move, knocked aside by Cables. Avsek ends up with it. Austin goes in amongst the trees. Hands it off. It goes loose. Double dribble. I thought one of the Eagles touched it, but evidently not.
Abdul seemed to be a very versatile player. He can shoot threes, and he's really good in the paint. He could have drawn a foul there, and he put it up.
12-point lead for the Eagles. Clap him over to Ziegler. Ziegler down into the paint. The floater. Can't get it to go. Rebound ends up in Luka Grisafi's hands. He'll bring it up the court himself. Looking for some help. Finds Johnson from the wing. 3 on the way. Won't go. And Cables tips it out to Grisafi. Here's Avsek down the lane. Outside and picked up by Clapham, or Velasco rather.
Is that a jump ball or no?
No, a foul.
Oh.
On the Chargers. That is Cables picks up his third. He'll have a seat. Or no, he's going to stay in. Twin Towers are going to stay in. Ziegler or Egrick comes in. Frankie, along with Altmaier.
Austin's a little gassed. It's good to get Frankie in there. He's a good depth player for us.
Good kicks it in over into the corner. Clapham into the paint. Over to Good. 3 from the corner. Too strong. And it's handed off. Here come the Chargers. It's Grisafi into the paint. Gets it to roll in.
That's an excellent take. It's a strong take.
Clapham tracks it down in the corner. Works against Johnson. Kicks it back out to Velasco. He'll slow it down. Gibber. Long 3. I'm telling you, these guys are deadly from beyond the arc.
Yeah, I'm not sure what more you can do.
I think the Chargers have missed more shots from the paint than the Eagles have missed from beyond the arc.
I think that's true, too.
Here comes Velasco. Behind the D, he lays it up and in.
They're going on a run.
15-point lead, the largest lead by the Eagles of the afternoon. Under 45 or 30 seconds left here in the third. Egrick, Frankie looking for some help. He finds Johnson from the corner. Flyby, shot no good. Good comes down with it. Headman pass, and it's going to be too far. Oh, nice save there. They handed it to Gibber. He'll lay it up and in. Good ball movement there by the Eagles.
There's a lot of poor decisions made on that. A rough shot by Jake. He could have passed it, and then we just didn't get back.
Yeah, that's the right call.
It is.
Turnover with 4.6 left. And the way these guys shoot from beyond the arc, this could be just a normal 3-point play for them. Gibber brings it across the timeline. 3 on the way. That one's off the mark, and that's how the third will end.
Yeah, we let down our guard there. We were playing so well in the first few minutes, and then it just dropped away.
Well, attrition, my friend, and shots from beyond the arc. And that's the name of the game right now. So it is the Eagles 51, Chargers 34, and slowly getting out of reach here. If you want to, it's a 17-point lead.
Starting to run away with
I don't look for the Chargers to throw in the towel, but it's not becoming a hill to climb. It's becoming a mountain right now, especially the way the Eagles are turning turnovers into big points for them.
We would have to have a near perfect fourth quarter to get it close.
Yep. It'll be Gibber, Velasco, Good. Clapham and who am I missing? Oh, Ziegler for the Eagles. Grisafi, Avsek. Is that Frankie over there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnson and Altmar. It's Frankie Egrick to Grisafi. Avsek moving the ball nicely. Kick it back out to Avsek. Down the paint. Kicks it out. Grisafi. The flyby. Jump shot. Good for 2.
Good pump fake, and that got the defender to jump.
I like when the patience when you let the defender go flying by. I mean, that's just discipline and patience.
And you get a nice, easy 2-point shot.
Exactly. Ziegler with the dribble. Avsek comes up into his face. Good. Launches a 3. Look out here. Rebound brought to... Oh, I thought Grisafi had it. Taken away by Clapham. Gibber can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Back out to Ziegler.
Don't leave your feet.
Velasco, 3 on the way. Sorry about that. Wrong graphic up. As we are in the 4th. Grisafi now with the ball. Avsek in the corner. Kicks it out to Johnson. Good all over him. Egrick, Frankie, getting some good minutes here in this tournament. Grisafi has the ball now up top. Directing some traffic to Avsek. Under 6:15 to go. Egrick will drive it in, float it up and in off the glass. Frankie Egrick with a nice little move there. Clapham works against Avsek. Down the paint, kicks it out to Ziegler. Ziegler into the corner. Clapham, baseline drive. Taken away by Grisafi. Makes a move. Wow, that wasn't a foul. He finally got it there. Good will collect the foul. That'll be his 3rd.
Avon is a very good team at getting in and knifing inside the defense and then passing it out for that 3. And that's why they keep hitting them.
Checking in, Jerry Clements checks in for the Eagles. Along with Fitch comes back in. Comes the Chargers. Inside, Altmar, little spin move. Can't get it to go, too strong off the rim. Here come the Eagles with a 14-point lead. Excuse me, 16-point lead. Good works against Avsek. Kicks it back out to Fitch. Fitch and Good play catch. Under 5.5 to go in this one. Off the foot of Good, it'll be Charger ball. Avsek walks it up. Works against Clements. Fresh into the game. Grisafi now top of the key. Egrick. Johnson. 3 on the way. Short off the iron. Good up ahead. Taken away by Johnson. He said he was on the sideline, and Coach Rod disputes it, but the man in the stripes has the final say.
Yeah, not much more you can do there.
No,
you know?
That was a good play by Jake. He jumped that pass. Good comes out. Ziegler comes back in.
And that's a rare mistake for Avon, too, that pass. It wasn't very good at all.
Yeah, he forced that one. Ziegler now. 4:40 to go. Spin move into the paint. Lays it up, doesn't roll in, and it's Egrick with the rebound. Here comes Frankie up ahead to Avsek. Austin pulls up shot. Directing traffic now. Egrick in the corner. Trying to go baseline. Back out to Avsek. Long 3 on the way from Austin. No good. That's going to be tracked down by Fitch. Oh, smart play there. Throws it off the foot of Patty out of bounds. It'll be Avon ball.
A very heads-up play.
That was. Minzer comes back in for the Chargers with his 3 fouls. Approaching 4 minutes to go here in this one, as Ziegler has the ball. Over to Fitch. Gibber. To Fitch. I'll just play keep away now with the lead that they have, the 16-point lead. Ziegler working against Avsek. Over to Velasco. Fitch. Gibber. Fitch. Here comes Gibber to kick it out. Baseline drive there. Gibber, little floater, no good. Gets his own rebound. Turnaround jump shot, no good. And it's Altmar with the rebound. Under 3.5 to go here. Avsek goes in amongst the trees looking for some help. Altmar, what a pass to Patty. Can't get it to go. And Fitch will bring it down for the Eagles.
Things aren't seeming to connect as much.
No. Fitch now playing catch with Velasco on the far side. Eagles all spread out. Not looking for a shot unless they got that easy bucket, and we get a foul here by Johnson. First on the Chargers. Johnson's first. 2:51 to go in this one. Ziegler down the lane, uncontested.
Can't be that easy.
Austin Avsek brings it up quickly. Loses it, but it goes right to Jake. Jake has it knocked out of his hands. And it's going to be Clements up the court. Avsek on the chase. Gets the ball clean, and they're going to call. Lucas says, I tied him up, and the official says, no, I got you for a foul.
Remember, there was a similar situation with us down there. And
they're calling timeout. Eagles, yeah. And that's what Coach Rod is saying right now.
You got to call it both ways.
The same scenario as the Chargers, and the Eagles gets the timeout. The Chargers didn't earlier in the game. So. The same official was talking to Coach Rod to talk to him at the first time. So, and I know that because he's the bald guy.
Yeah. Yeah, this fourth quarter, I think, has been our worst quarter. It's gotten away. Not smart shots, and then the turnovers.
I totally agree, Alex. And I think a big reason for that is they know they're behind. They're trying to rush their shot.
Yeah, they're trying to get
force
as many points as possible.
Yeah, force it up. Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Shane Carty comes in for the Eagles. Checks in with 2:24 left in this one. Saying 5 out here. Oh, Minzer checking in for the Chargers. And Cables checks in as well. Lasco gets it out to Gibber. Here, and we're back underway. Gibber now with the ball. Hands it off to Velasco. Andrew Velasco to Gibber. Now Lee works against Cables. Ziegler. They're going to call Austin with the shoulder. I think that's the third on him. Yes, third on Austin. Second on the Chargers here in the fourth. With 2 minutes left. It's Ziegler again against Austin. Avsek hounding, and Ziegler goes down the lane, lays up. Cables rejects it. Gibber goes up. He gets fouled. I think that one's going to go against Grisafi. Yeah, he does. Great job there by Van rejecting that shot initially. Gibber at the line for a couple. Gets the shooter's roll on the first. Ziegler has a seat. Clapham comes in for the Eagles.
I believe they've made every free throw. I think every free throw.
No, I think they missed because we mentioned they missed the one. I think Good missed one.
Oh yeah, he was 1 for 2. But other than that, they're a really good, well-disciplined team.
Oh, no doubt. I'm impressed. Avsek, top of the key, down the lane he goes. He gets fouled. Austin will be at the line. Second foul for the Eagles with 1:43 left. Abdul picks up his second. Gets the first. 19-point lead now for the Eagles. It's the second. He's such a good free throw shooter. He's so pure.
100%.
Oh, Afsek almost took it away. Johnson does. Chargers 3-on-2 if they hurry. They get it to Afsek. Baseline drive off the glass. Can't get it to go. And it's Clements with the rebound. Chargers missed opportunity there.
Free throws and layups win games.
Yep.
That's what Coach Larry always says. That's true.
Yep. 1:15 left in this one. The only deciding factor now is what the final score is going to be. Rejected by the Chargers. Cables comes down with it. Here comes Afsek. Approaching a minute to go. Afsek. That one's rejected. Comes right back to Afsek, and it should be Charger ball. They're going to say Eagles get it, but I thought that went off of Shane Carty. Austin did have it, but I thought it went off Carty's leg, but the officials didn't see that. Not that it matters, but
yeah.
Under a minute to go here. As Clapham brings it up across the timeline. Eagles not anxious to shoot the ball. Maybe one shot here. Yep, I say that, and they shoot it. Clapham off the glass and in. And it's back to a 20-point lead. There's a layup there. There's the layup by Grisafi.
Oh, Minzer.
Oh, that was Minzer. I'm sorry.
Excellent take.
23 on the clock, and that's probably going to be your final score. Clapham over to Velasco. 12 seconds to go. Chargers are backing off, and Eagles in no hurry. And that's going to way this one's going to end with the score. The Eagles victorious over the Chargers, 60-42.
Yeah, the first 3 quarters were good. We played 3/4 of a game. You have to play a full game, and a near perfect game to beat this team. But I believe we did well with what
no doubt
the other team was.
Yeah, absolutely. Chargers can't be hanging their heads. This is a huge, big school size-wise that we played, and not only that, they're good.
And they're equivalent to a 6A team, and we're 2A. It was a good performance.
And they're a state tournament team, from what I'm hearing, annually. So this is, I thought they hung with them pretty well.
Yeah, 2020, look.
You look at the scoreboard. That's funny. So anyway, we'll wrap it up quick here because it's a quick turnaround, and I'm actually getting hungry, Alex. I don't know about you.
Oh, yes, me too.
I want to thank everybody involved here. Obviously, GlenOak's Golden Eagles school district and the AD for helping us out here. We'll be back here tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Mark your calendars. Set your alarm clocks, as we'll be back here to bring you the action between the OLSH Chargers and the Dalton Bulldogs. Same scenario, so I think the Chargers have a better chance of coming away with a victory tomorrow. It's a school that's more closely matched to the Chargers' size and capabilities, so it should be a fun game, but we'll see what happens. Again, on behalf of everybody, Alex Wolf alongside, thanks for joining me up here, and our camera crew was up here. I'm forgetting who they were.
It was Mason and James.
Mason and James. Thanks a lot for helping us out, and we'll be back here tomorrow. I'm OLSH saying thanks a lot, everybody. Chargers fall to the Avon Eagles by a score of 60-42. We'll be back tomorrow with more action here on the OLSH Sports Network. Stay safe, everybody. Happy New Year, and we'll see you next time tomorrow right here on the OLSH Sports Network. Good afternoon. Good night, everybody.